What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know every time I put up a video or a live stream. We would love to have you join with either one and comment below and tell us what you think. All right, let's get to the video. Today, we're trying to help out Jose. Unfortunately, he went to buy a 2021 TRD Pro Tundra and is running into a little trouble. He's out there in California. Unfortunately, this is an issue we've heard about quite a few times before. So we're gonna read what Jose has to say, and then we're gonna come on back and we'll talk about it a little bit, but make sure you leave your comments below and let us know if you've ever had an issue like this or if you have anything to say for Jose. Check it out. Okay, Jose says, met with the internet sales manager at a Toyota dealership in San Diego. We had been speaking and emailing for the past week. I set up an appointment to negotiate price and leave a down payment on a 2021 Tundra TRD Pro. To my surprise, he said they were marking up $15,000 from MSRP all TRD Pro Tundras. I laughed and walked out of the dealership. At $56,000 plus an additional $15,000 plus taxes in California, the Tundra TRD Pro would cost over $77,000. Not the way to gain market share. So unfortunately, it looks like Jose ran into a dealer markup, which from a lot of what you guys and girls out there who live in California tell me, that is a common practice on the TRD Pros. We have markups here in New Jersey as well on some of the Pros and other vehicles, but apparently out in California, the markups are like that, $15,000 extra dollars. If you've been around the channel, you guys know how I feel about markups. You know how I feel about dealer add-ons, things like that. I'm not a fan of any of that kind of stuff. I'm just not a fan of adding extra money to an already super expensive vehicle. MSRP, all right, that is what I paid for my Army Green TRD Pro. In my opinion, dealer markups should go away. And I'm talking to the casual consumer right now. So if you're a casual consumer and you're not immersed in things like YouTube channels like this, or you're not big in the automotive industry and all the business stuff, if you're just a regular guy trying to buy a truck, and this is all manufacturers, not just Toyota, and you walk into a dealership and you see the truck you love and you know you want it, and you go up and they try to slap on a $15,000 markup like Jose's dealing with, you know what that's going to do to that consumer? That consumer's not going to be like, I'm never coming to this dealership again. That consumer's going to be like, I'm not buying this brand anymore. It's a bad reflection on the overall brand versus the dealership. Don't get me wrong, the dealership will probably look just as bad, but in the mind of a consumer that, you know, like I said, isn't all about the automotive industry and checking out videos and pictures and magazines and all that, they just want to buy a truck. If they see a Toyota Tundra that they love and they go in and there's that giant markup, they might not return to Toyota because of it. It just makes the manufacturers look bad. And there's no regulation on these dealer markups. They can mark them up whatever they want. And a lot of people always say, well, you don't have to buy it. Absolutely, you don't have to buy it. You could easily walk away. But it still doesn't make it right. And I feel like at this point in time, they should really, and I'm talking to the manufacturers now, just come together with some of these dealerships and just tell them to knock it off. Make everything max MSRP. I don't care if it's rare or not. All right, if the truck is coming in, first come, first serve, I'm sorry, you have to pay MSRP because it's a special edition. That makes sense to me. Nothing looks good when you add a 10 to 15,000 markup on a TRD Pro or on a special Mustang GT, whatever. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And as far as dealer add-ons go, those are, you know, if you go and look at your truck or car or whatever you're interested in, you see the window sticker, the one that's on all of them, but then you'll see this little add-on sticker next to it of things that the dealer added to up the price a little bit. Now, I mean, if there's side steps and things like that, that's obviously going to cost some money, and that makes a little bit of sense right there if the dealer added it. But it's the nitrogen in the tires, it's the pinstripe, you know, it's things like that, you know, and they put a $1,500 to $2,000 markup on it because of that. Not a fan of that either. No dealer markups, no add-ons, all right? Dealerships should be focused on retaining customers, not just a one-time sale. And when you do things like dealer add-ons or dealer markups, I feel like you go the wrong way with that. Because even if somebody pays the markup, they're going to get a little buyer's remorse down the road when they sit there and really think about, wow, I can't believe I just paid that much extra for a vehicle. And the other thing is, and as I spoke to Jose a couple times on this, you don't have to buy from that dealership that has the markups. If there are a lot of markups in California, go out of state, go online, find something. Like I said, New Jersey has markups as well. Okay, I bought my TRD Pro Army Green from Fred Beans, which is in more of a Western New Jersey setup, MSRP, no markup whatsoever. There are dealerships out there. You just got to look around a little bit. Maybe you don't buy from the convenient one that is 2 miles from your house, but everything could be shipped. There's ways around it, but don't end up spending your time trying to get price down on dealer markups, because a lot of times they won't touch it. It's worth a try. If you want to go down the street and they have a $15,000 markup on something and you want to say to them, look, I'm ready to go right now, MSRP, maybe it'll happen. Maybe they're desperate to sell that vehicle. I don't know. But, you know, you have options, and that is something that we need to discuss, and I want to hear the conversation. If anybody has had any issues like this, if it'll help Jose out, if you have any advice, whatever you got, let us know in the comments below. If you're someone who went at a vehicle with a giant dealer markup on it and you talked them down to MSRP, let us know your story as well. I would be happy to hear. But I just feel bad for Jose and anybody else that has to go through this, because it turns people off to the brand and to the truck. All right. Now, in some of the other communication I had with Jose since then, he's looking at other brands now. He's looking at other trucks out there, because he was pushed away from something he was ready to do because of an unnecessary dealer markup. So make sure you go down in the comments below and let us know what you think and what you have gone through with this as well. And before I let you guys go, new shirts on the Teespring. You'll see below me, you could click on my Teespring store. We have shirts and hoodies in different colors for this one. 2022 Tundra. We're just trying to make half tons great again, all right? 2022, next generation Tundra, supposed to be a game changer. We're gonna change the segment, make half tons great again. So go check out those shirts and hoodies if you want them, and there's a bunch of other stuff on the Teespring as well. And before I let you go, I always leave you with 2 good playlists to check out, because we just talked about the shirt. We got to go talk about the 2022 Tundra. This playlist has all the rumors, everything we know about the next generation that is due out next model year. Very excited. The other one we're going to show you is the dealership walks. I walk around dealerships every Sunday, every other Sunday. When the dealerships in New Jersey are closed, I like to look around, look at vehicles, and talk about them with you guys. And obviously love to hear what you guys think of the vehicles around your area as well. So let me know what you think about all those walks. But until next time, if you have any advice or stories for Jose, go with it. No dealer markups, no dealer add-ons. That is just how I always feel, and nothing will ever change with that. Give the customer the best deal and the best satisfaction you possibly can to keep them coming back every single time they need a vehicle and telling their friends. It should be all about retention, right? All right, but until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon.